Like I was saying, man, work the work while it is day, man. See what I'm saying? Because though works, and what I mean by that, man, is build your faith, man. Because that's what it comes down to, man. Because it's not gonna be by how much works you do, man. I mean, like no, don't get me wrong. You gotta do the work, man. You see what I'm saying? But really, what it comes down to is faith, man. It comes down to, do you really believe in this? Are you standing for this, man? All right, do you believe that the Lord, is gonna do what he's gonna do? What he says, he stands on his word, and he did, man. He said he was gonna do these things 2,000 years ago, man. And he did. Yes, he stood on his word, man. That's why he said he went to go prepare a place for you, man. Preparation is an action word, man. So you gotta be in action, man. You gotta be in motion. You gotta push this truth, man. And Jake is gonna fucking hate the shit out of you, man. But it's cool, man. We know you fucking hate us, man. Let me excuse my French, man, because Slovakia, man. But it's no clue to us, man, that you hate us, man. It's nothing new. You see what I'm saying? You always hated us, you know? And it's getting to the point where it's not even uh it's nothing even, like, it doesn't even affect you anymore, man. You're like numb to Jake's hatred, man. You know? You hate us, we hate you, man. But guess what the difference is? We hate you with a perfect hatred, man. See what I'm saying? And now that's through the righteousness of the scriptures, man. Because the Lord said what? Is that he gave you the two greatest commandments, but people don't understand is let's get it, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, man. This is gonna be Matthew 22 and verse 37. YAHAWASHI said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment, man." See what I'm saying? And the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, man. And on these two commandments hang all the law and all the prophets, man. And the prophets, man. You see what I'm saying? So right now, the people the men that are doing that are gonna be the prophets, man. Those AHTHAM, man. Those first fruits, those ones that the Lord wakes up, man. And the 1/3 to the best of their ability, man. See what I'm saying? Are those that have that zeal, man. But really, it's gonna be the men of the Lord, man. They're gonna be the ones that hang up on that thing. But you gotta remember that the first thing, man, the first and greatest commandment. What is it, man? It says, then Yahushua said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and all thy mind, man." This is the first and greatest commandments. And that's why I said on verse 40, it says, these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets, man. Why is that? Because how do you love the Lord, man? That's why all the law is hung up on it, because for the love of God is that you keep his commandments, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's to the best of your ability, man. And that's why the second greatest commandment is that basically you love thy brother and you love thy neighbor as yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave you liberty to do what, man? To be able to help out your brethren and things like that, and give you, and basically, I don't want to say flex, but he did that. He did that. He gave you somewhat of a cheat sheet to be able to do what you need to do and take care of your flock on the Sabbath days without having to worry about profaning it, man. See what I'm saying? That's why when he was yelling at those wicked ass Israelites, see what I'm saying? I was supposed to know what they were supposed to be doing. He said, "Which one of you would not raise your sheep, so to speak, or your cattle, roughly paraphrasing, out of the well, or feed your animal when they're hungry?" You see what I'm saying? On that Sabbath day. You see what I'm saying? So we gave you liberty to be able to do those things without having to worry about that, man. That's why the second greatest commandment is loving your neighbor as yourself, man. See what I'm saying? So the first one is keeping his commandments or the law. You see what I'm saying? To the best of your ability, which is just showing, basically, like any father, man, just doing what he says, man. You see what I'm saying? And the second one is going above and beyond for your brother. You see what I'm saying? Without having to worry about a wicked ass nigga, you know, coming at your neck about fringes, man. Because this is a spiritual fringe, man. See what I'm saying? And that's what Jake has to understand, that this thing is all comes down to faith, man. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. See, that's the difference, man. Faith requires patience. Pride doesn't require patience at all, because the man that's prideful believes that he knows everything already, man. If you believe you know everything, you believe you know the future, man. You believe you know what's gonna happen. You believe you know what already happened. You know what's gonna happen. What do you need prophecy for, man? Why does the spirit of wisdom have to dwell with you, man? If you have pride, what's the point of it, man? What's the point, man? Why do you have to have? Why does the spirit of wisdom want to dwell with a man that's prideful, man? A man that's prideful and full of pride and puffed up believes that he knows everything already. You see what I'm saying? So he can't be in the spirit of prophecy, man. He can't be in the spirit of truth, because if you think you know the future, then why would the spirit of wisdom can't dwell with you, man? Because in the spirit of prophecy can't dwell with you. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing about pride, man. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the faith is the exact opposite, man. Faith and meekness is the exact opposite of pride, man. Because those two things would be somebody that the spirit of wisdom and the spirit of prophecy is able to dwell with, because they don't believe that they know everything, man. They allow the Lord to give it to them. You see what I'm saying? And through the Lord they get understanding, man. That gives them the confidence, you know, the substance of things hoped for. So pride definitely destroys for man, man. That's why it says pride was not made for man. You see what I'm saying? Because if you have pride and you believe you know something that's not according to the scriptures, guess what? That's a demon, man, and it's luring you away, man. It's luring you away from the truth, man. It's luring you away from what the Lord put here for you to understand, man. As a man of the Lord, man. So you gotta let go of that pride, you know. And it's a bitch, man. It's very like I say a few things that are really hard for Jake and for the men of the Lord are gonna be dealing with lust, pride, you know what I'm saying, and greed, you know. But really the first two, because those are just heavy things to have to deal with, man. You know, and I'm just speaking from personal, you know. Me more so the first and the second, but yeah. Let's go back to the scriptures, man, because it says, because what I just read, man, it said Matthew 22 and verse 37. YAHAWASHI said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind, man. What is the love of the Lord, man? That's why I said, verse 40, on these two commandments hang all the law, man. See what I'm saying? And the second, it says, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? John 14 and 15, man. That's a good example. It says, if you love me, keep my commandments, man. See what I'm saying? I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, man. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and ye shall be in you. And let's go down to verse 20. It says, and that day ye shall know I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you, man. Because the Lord, he's obedient to his Father, man. As we should be obedient to the Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? And we should be obedient to the Father, man. You see what I'm saying? He showed them. Well, there's really no quarrel there, but you know, but he shows us his love towards the Most High by uh, uh, basically keeping what the Most High told him to do, man, and doing what the Most High told him to do, man. And that's what we need to do, man. See what I'm saying? And it's a reciprocation, man. The Most High doesn't have to do shit for you, but he does. You see what I'm saying? Because when you do good for him, what does he do? He does for you, man. He gives you things that a father would to his good son, man. See what I'm saying? So it's not like, I don't know, man. Jake is just Jake is just, man. But back to the topic, man. So when we're out there teaching the truth, man, we know that you guys hate us, man. You see what I'm saying? That you have a strong dislike towards us, man. And nothing we can do about it, man. And nobody wants to be hated of everybody, but to be honest, like I personally, I don't give a shit, man. You know, I don't give a shit, man. You know, sometimes I'm cautious when I'm around people because you know you don't know who you're dealing with. Or sometimes you just want to avoid a conversation because you know, uh, like there's a time and a place for things, you know. Or you dealt with them already, like numerous amounts of time, you know. But it's getting to the point where the men of the Lord are just, you know, they're getting fed up, man. There's no more sugarcoating anything, man. Not that we were at all to begin with, you know. So amongst our camp, you know, in GMS, but just in general, man, you can see that the spirit is really turning up, man. And there's gonna be no more remorse, so to speak, man. So calm, man. And it's Matthew 10:22, man. It says, if ye shall be hated of all men for my name, I'm sorry, Salaki, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta shave out that flesh, man. I didn't even get that scripture that was Salaki. Take a cross. Matthew's 16 and verse 24. Then said YAHAWASHI unto his disciples, if any man come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me, man. What's that cross, man? X not yourself to this world, man. So you gotta already expect that you're not in the popular crowd right now, man. See what I'm saying? Everybody has their cliques, man, on this planet right now, man. You see what I'm saying? And your clique is not even on this planet, to be honest. You see what I'm saying? Your clique, it was something alien, man. It's something that's out of this world, man. It's something that the world will look at you and be like, what the fuck, man? What are you talking about, man? Things that you know are true, but it says that the wicked generation seeketh a sign, man. See what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. See what I'm saying? And why do they want a sign? Because they're not following what they should be doing in the first place, man. So they got to figure out how to get back, man. So they want a sign, man. The Lord's not going to give them a sign, but the prophet Jonas, man. I'm tired of, I don't want to slaughter that again, so I want to pull it up. Salakia, bear with me.